Hello, gorgeous. Thank you for joining us today. You are listening to Radio Ear Network, and I'm your host, Kim Becker. And this is Hello, Gorgeous, Everything Beauty, Cancer, and Inspiration on Society Bites Radio, social interaction for the mind and soul. Our guest today is Natalie Bauss, and Natalie is the CEO of KPS Essentials. Natalie was selling cosmetics for Nordstrom when a 5.9 magnitude earthquake shook the city. She expected to find a mess when she stepped into the stockroom later that day, but what she discovered was far worse. The high-end products had eaten through the carpet and the pad, exposing the concrete subfloor beneath. It was impossible for her to imagine what this would do to a person's skin. In her quest for answers, Natalie became a certified esthetician. She then applied her knowledge to start up several investor and physician-led spas. The experiences were the first steps towards founding a company committed to sourcing only the finest good grade, food grade, and organic ingredients. Partnership pure and simple. In 2012, Natalie met Ron Webb, a rocket scientist who shared her passion for skincare. In fact, he was in the process of starting his own skincare company focused on advanced botanical technologies. The two combined their knowledge and form a line of skincare products like no other. KPS Essentials were born. Hi, and welcome to the show, Natalie. I'm so excited that you're here.
Hi there. Likewise, I'm thrilled to be here as well. It's always so much fun chatting with you, Kim.
Well, and you know how much I love you, and I'm excited to have you here because I love your product. I was counting back the other day. I think I have been using your product for about 18 months now, and I can't imagine using anything else. I love the way my makeup looks. I love the way my skin feels. So I'm excited to share all the information about KPS with our listeners. So one of the first questions that I have for you is, I was a hairdresser for 30 years, and I know that there are so many products out there, whether it's hair or color or makeup, whatever, and skincare is no different. And there seems to be, such a saturated market when that comes. How are you guys finding ways to break through into this market that's already oversaturated?
Well, you're absolutely right. There are so many different, products on the market with lots of different chemicals, and sadly, those things aren't healthy for us. And so, when you are involved in that process and you're out there with amongst so many products, it is difficult to break through. But, because we are focused on pure intentions, meaning that we want to really, truly help people,
Yes.
number one, performance is at its best. It's amazing the amount of efficacy that we have. And it's because we're using food grade organic ingredients. And we're also doing that through Ron's Dermanu technology that he came up with. And I'll tell you, it's making a huge impact. We are literally solving the unsolvable skin conditions by doing this, because when you feed your body these pure food grade ingredients, your body knows exactly what to do with that. And exactly what it does is it starts to heal itself.
Well, and I'm sitting here smiling at myself when you talk about food grade ingredients. I met you, I think it was like November of 2017, and
Yes.
you had put on an educational seminar, and you actually had brownies made out of the cacao mask. And I was like,
Yes.
what? Brownies made out of a mask? You're kidding me. And so, obviously if I can ingest it, it's going to be wonderful for my skin. So I think that that's a true selling point for you guys, just being able to educate people on what that means.
It does, and it goes so much deeper, and that's exactly, why we've wanted to partner with you, because it's so exciting to us that we can actually take it a next step further and help women with cancer. And, Ron and I, what really brought us together is the fact that we both are so passionate about giving, and to be able to be a part of an organization so important as Hello Gorgeous. It's just such an honor to work with you and, always be able to help any way we can to make a difference in these women's lives, because, they deserve it.
I couldn't agree with you more. Tell me more about why this is so good for someone that has, we deal with women with Hello Gorgeous with a compromised immune system, but I've seen some of the before and after pictures that you have put on your website of women that have skin sensitivities to all kinds of products, and yet they don't react to yours. What makes you different? Why is it that that works for women with compromised immune system and women with skin, well, women or men with skin sensitivities?
It's because we don't use chemicals. Think about this. So, if you're going through any sort of oncology treatment, first of all, your immune system is already compromised. But then when you add chemicals to a compromised immune system, it's harder for the body to heal itself.
Mhm.
So, because we're using pure food grade ingredients that are organic, the body knows how to assimilate, meaning to work with these ingredients. And the other really important thing is that our products, our ingredients are actually bioavailable, which means that, in our vitamin C cream, if your body needs vitamin C, it's actually your body will absorb that vitamin C and utilize it the same way that you do when you're ingesting a vitamin or a supplement. So,
Wow.
that is really important for skin health. And, our focus is making your skin as healthy as it can be. And when you're going through these types of treatments, because our skin is our largest organ, and we often forget that it literally takes only 56 seconds to absorb whatever it is we're putting on our body. When we're going
Wow.
through these treatments, what happens is that these different skin conditions actually come out in our skin because, you might be getting edema, which is lots of swelling. You might be getting strange bumps. It might cause eczema. There's all these different things that change in the body when you're going through these oncology treatments. And that's why our products, because of the nutrients and the minerals and the vitamins that are in the products, it's helping the body to heal. So it's kind of conditioning the skin to get through that.
Well, and that's what I have seen is just a difference with the I'm sorry. My home office, my phone's going up. I'm so sorry. That's what I have seen is when we've gotten done with these women and their skin after a facial, what I see is that the chemotherapy dries their skin out so badly. And what
Yes.
I love about your product is the fact that it makes the skin feel very dewy. It's not greasy, it's not oily, it's just this very dewy feeling. And that's what I think, it's just what you're saying, that these products have given the skin exactly what they've been wanting, exactly what they have been, looking for. Your products actually, nurture isn't the right word, but it just fulfills whatever those missing links are. And that's what I have seen in using the product on these women with compromised immune systems.
It's true. And our technology focuses on, these three main factors, and that's hydration, volume, and collagen. And I think that you and I have talked about this before. When you're a woman going through oncology treatment, you know, most of the time they don't look like they feel so great. And they just want to go to the grocery store
That's
and they
right.
don't want to be stared at. And, after you start using our products, it puts life back into your skin, as you've seen somebody that's got dull, dehydrated skin, and it puts so much life back, and they feel normal again, and they feel like they can go about their day. I mean, that's really what this is doing. It's adding life to their skin because it's adding a lot of beneficial nutrients that our skin desperately needs, especially at those times.
I agree. And that's exactly what I've seen. And when they continue to use the products, that the benefits of the product only get greater. It's not
Yeah.
like they get a peak point and then it stops working. It only gets better. It only gets better.
Yes. It's true. And, I have to tell you, we get calls often to the office, people saying that they've gone through the Hello Gorgeous experience at one of your salon affiliates, and they call to reorder our product because they are so thrilled for what this product has done for them. They're just amazed. And it just makes us so happy that we're on the right track.
Well, and it makes us happy too that we are able to partner with another company that is very like-minded and that just delivers. There are so many, you talk about a saturated market, right? And there are so many people out there that don't necessarily walk the talk, that they'll tell you that their product can do something like this, but it doesn't do what it says it can do. And your product and what you guys and how you represent yourselves, you do exactly what you say you're going to do. And that's why I have enjoyed the partnership that we have together.
Well,
So
thank you.
tell me a little bit more. Where is your fastest growing market?
It's definitely New York for sure. We were on a media tour there last month, and we had multiple magazine, like beauty editors come, and they were able to receive the KPS facial, which means they got to experience everything KPS. And I'll tell you what, the response was just unbelievable. We are so thrilled. And so we are opening new spas in New York, all over New Jersey, Long Island, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Boston. And we're really excited that we can spread the love, because guess what? There are a few that are interested in becoming Hello Gorgeous, salon affiliates. And we've got some in California
Awesome.
now as well. So yeah, we're excited.
Awesome. So let's talk a little bit more. We talked about the partnership, but help our audience understand exactly what it is that you do for us. How do you give back to Hello Gorgeous?
Okay, so what we do is we make products specifically for the facial. So when a Hello Gorgeous woman gets to receive the Hello Gorgeous makeover, there is a specific protocol of products for the facial to be used. So we make these nice little kits that have all the ingredients that you need to perform that Hello Gorgeous facial that's specifically designed for an oncology patient. Not only that, but all of our products are endorsed by the Oncology Training International. So we know that every single one of those products is safe for that woman. It's not going to cause any problems. It's really designed for, highly sensitive skin. So we've kind of thought of everything that that could occur. So we've, thought about all that, and we put that in that kit. But not only that, we also put together a kit that they can take home with them, and they get to keep, so that once they leave that salon experience, they get to continue to use the products for the next several weeks or even a month. Some have told us that it's lasted that long.
Well, and that, to me, that's the most important part. It's great if she comes into the salon and her skin feels amazing that day of her makeover, but it doesn't do her any good to go home and go back to using all the products that she was using prior to her makeover. So to me, it's not only experiencing the facial the day of, but it's being able to have those products that she gets to take home with her, so that she gets to feel the residual effects of using that product over a longer period of time.
Yes,
And
it's not only
that's
that,
awesome.
but thank you. And I wanted it designed that way because, at the end of the day, think about this. So after you use your deodorant, your hair care, your skin care, your makeup, you think about how many chemicals we've come into contact with, hundreds, and our bodies just simply cannot keep up with that chemical intake.
Right.
So think about a woman with a compromised immune system.
Right.
I didn't want her to go back to her old products, because chances are conventional products contain a lot of chemicals. And so that was why that part was so important to me, to know that they're going to get that nutrition, and then, all the minerals and the vitamins to keep feeding their skin, to keep them looking and feeling healthy.
That's right. And the other thing that I love about the packaging that you have designed for us is the fact that that most of the products are pumped, so she's not sticking her finger into a jar to dispense the product, so she's not contaminating the product. And even the esthetician kits that you've given to us, it's a one-time use. So they either give the rest of the product to her for her to take home, or they can use it on other parts of her services, whether it's the pedicure or the manicure. And so all of that takes place, and all of that takes part in making sure that we keep her safe, because we're aware of her compromised immune system while she's going through cancer treatment. So I appreciate what you've done to just really help make sure that we keep her in a safe space during her treatment.
Well, thank you. And you've done a lovely job of always being so, paying attention to detail for that Hello Gorgeous woman, because that is really, really important. And I love that you are just so knowledgeable, and you are always on top of every tiny detail that could potentially be a problem.
Well, thank
So
you. I
keep
do
doing what
try.
you're doing. Yes, you do.
Good. So for our listeners, tell me, where can they find your product? Where is it sold?
kpsessentials.com. We are on Amazon. We are in spas and boutiques, medical spas, and doctors' offices.
Awesome. And one of the things that I have noticed, and I want to talk a little bit about this. So, people talk so much about, it doesn't really matter about skincare. It doesn't matter the type of makeup that you wear. I have noticed that since I've started using the KPS, that my makeup after I get done, so I wash my face at night and do the regimen at night, and then I get up in the morning and I, use the probiotic toner in the morning and then put my moisturizer on for the day. And I really feel like my makeup looks much better and it stays on longer because I have a skincare system in place. Tell me a little bit about your thoughts on that. How do you feel that that's a true testament to having a good skincare regime?
Absolutely. But think about this, your skin finally has the nutrition it needs to look and feel healthy. So essentially, you probably don't even need makeup, but your makeup looks better because you've got the proper amount of hydration. And so,
That makes
you,
sense.
right? And that's what gives you that really fresh, dewy look because your skin is happy, it's healthy, it doesn't need anything else.
Right. Tell me about one of the favorite experiences that you have had. I'm sure that you've watched your product transform some amazing skin challenges into things that their skin looks absolutely normal. What has been the most astounding challenge that you've watched just improve?
I'll tell you, we recently met a gentleman that we got introduced to him. It was a business meeting, and I reached down to, shake his hand for the first time. And he said, "Oh, be careful," and I looked at his hand and it was full of bandages. And I thought, what is going on? And so he's like, I haven't been able to, close my hand for 15 years. I have a hard time using my hands. He had been suffering from eczema for over 15 years. And so immediately in my purse, I grabbed my Renew cream and I started massaging it into his hand. And the most amazing thing happened. We sat there for an hour and spoke about business. And he started opening and closing his hands the entire hour. And I thought, what is he doing? But he was so happy that he got movement and his skin, literally his hand started feeling better and it was healing, like not even joking, but the ceramides in the skin start healing right away because that's how quick the body works, starting to heal itself. And so he came in and I did a treatment on his hand about a week later, and in a couple of days it was night and day. And you can see that photo on our Instagram page at KPS Essentials. But it is so remarkable to me how fast the body can heal itself when you feed it the proper nutrition. And those types of things, when we are changing people's lives, that is what makes me happy. And that is exactly why we're doing what we're doing. And that's why we're able to help, all the people through Hello Gorgeous as well. And that's what we're so passionate about.
And I think it really does give your life more fulfillment when you know that you're making a difference. And even if it's just one life at a time, one face at a time, whatever that might be, you really are you want to make the world a better place. And I think that if people feel better, that's what I've noticed with the gorgeous women, that when they feel better, then they participate in their life, whatever that looks like. If they're a stay-at-home mom or if they've got an executive job, if whatever that is, and when they can participate into what they need to, everybody's giving full out. It just makes the world a better place. And I think that, again, what you guys are doing to make those differences and those strides along that channel, I just think you probably don't even realize the lives. Do you get a lot of like thank you notes from people that have tried your product and have had some amazing differences over the course of time?
We do. It's really remarkable, hearing what we're doing. It's hard to imagine, but it's so much fun. And that's why we love partnering with you because we get to do this together. It's really incredible what we're
That's
doing together.
that's what I love too. So I've got to ask you a question. So you've got a wide array of products, and if you were stranded on a desert island and you could only take two of your products with you, which two would you take?
The Renew face cream and the probiotic toner.
Okay, and why would you choose to take those two products with you?
Because the Renew is kind of like the Windex, from that movie.
Yeah.
My big
My
fat
big
Greek
fat Greek
wedding.
wedding. Yes, 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 yes,
It's
yes.
literally, it fixes everything. It doesn't matter. Like somebody comes in and they have this situation. It's like, oh, just put Renew on it, and it's like it heals it 5 minutes later. So I love that. And then, the probiotic toner, I'm just obsessed. I love what it does to my skin. It just feels so clean and, it balances the pH without harming the natural microbiome. It's just, I love all of the products, but if I was literally on a stranded island, then yeah, that's what I would take.
And so those were the two pieces of skincare that you would take. And then what cosmetic, like if you had to choose one, whether it would be like a lipstick, a mascara, your blush or foundation, what would be the other, the one product that you would take?
Oh man, that's a really good question. Because really, what do you need on an island like
I
that?
know.
Maybe just some lipstick, probably. I don't even know what color I have because I have way too many.
Well,
I would
that's what
probably,
I
yeah,
was thinking too. I would that would be mine was lipstick because I could double it as blush, but
totally.
I think that lipstick gives you it gives your face color. So I'd
Yeah.
probably be tan if I was on a deserted island, but I'd still but I'd still want a little bit of color. So tell me, doing what you do is not easy to do. What's the one thing that motivates you, that helps you get up every day? And being a business owner in the nonprofit world, as you're a business owner in the profit world, sometimes you just feel like you stand there and you do nothing except bang your head against the wall. And no matter which direction you go, no matter which way it happens, you just some days you're just like, why do I keep doing this? So, and I'm sure that you as a business owner have those same days. What's the one thing that you tell yourself that you're like, okay, I'm going to keep doing this?
I have complete faith, and it's about making a difference and knowing that we're changing lives. And, that's all that matters, is that we're making an impact, and again, that we have pure intentions.
Hmm.
And to me, that's everything, honestly.
We, when I stepped out from behind the chair, one of the things that I did was I hired a life coach, and she reminds me on a regular basis that everything is in divine order.
Hmm.
And so even if things aren't working out the way that I want them to work out, that doesn't necessarily mean they're not working out the way it's supposed to work out. So I have to do that a lot, where I remind myself of, everything is in divine order, no matter what it is. And that is walking those steps of faith, just like what you said.
Hmm.
So tell our listeners, where can they find you? Give me all your social media sites and give us your website address so that people, when they go looking for you, they can find you.
Okay, so our website is kpsessentials.com. Insta is at kpsessentials.com. Facebook is kpsessentials.com. And yeah, that's about it.
Awesome. Thank you. I am so excited that you had the opportunity. I'm grateful. I know how busy you are. And so I'm so grateful that you had the time to be able to sit and chat with me and share your story and be able to tell people about who you are and what you do. I'm so excited to be able to share, and I'm excited to grow our partnership together. I'm anxious to see where we're going to be 5 years from now. So
I can't wait. And it's always a pleasure chatting with you. And I will always make time for you because I love you. And I'm
I
just
know.
so thrilled and grateful that we have the opportunity to work together, because women empowering women, it's an amazing thing what we're going to do together. And every day we're doing things that we don't even realize. It's so much fun.
That's right. I agree. And I think that that's it too. It's women standing together to really to make the world a better place. So I'm excited to be able to see what our future holds. So I thank you so much for being my guest today. And I wanted to see if you would be willing to come back maybe in, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so, just to tell us how far you've gone. I know you're expanding your markets right now, so I'm anxious to see how much you've grown. So we would love to have you back on the show if you'd be willing to come back.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure as always.
Awesome. Well, we're almost out of time. If you have any
Okay.
questions, comments, or would like to know more about the guest on our show today, or for more information about Hello Gorgeous, feel free to contact me at kbecker@hellogorgeous.org, or visit our website at www.hellogorgeous.org. We also invite you to follow us on our Facebook and Instagram pages. Thank you for joining us today on Hello Gorgeous, Everything Beauty, Cancer, and Inspiration. I'm your host, Kim Becker. Until next time, stay gorgeous.
Another beautiful day, walking in the sunshine, spending the time with you. Last night we had a good time, dancing in the moonlight and loving the night away. I can't imagine what it'd be like. I can't imagine what it'd be like. I can't imagine what it'd be like without you. I can't imagine that.